Great leadership. Great leaders understand that as a leader, you should become a leader that people will follow voluntarily, even if you had no title or position. Coming up, well, breaking news. Floyd Shivambu has been redeployed from being Secretary General SG, redeployed back to Parliament. This was pronounced in a media meeting that MK held, of course, with its leadership. Well, in his acceptance of his new redeployment or new position, Floyd then gave the rest of us a hint of what is actually happening when he regretted and apologized for going to Malawi to meet Bushiri, on which he said he regrets going to Malawi to meet Bushiri as that was against MK Party's constitution. Listen to this.
Against the constitution of the party. The MK Party and its leadership has been approached by members of various sectors of civil society and has taken due consideration of the gravity of this matter. Due to the various nature of this matter and its implications for the party, its image, values, and principles, the president and national officials were left with no other option but to act swiftly in addressing this matter. Consequently, as a responsible organization accountable to its electorate and the broader society, the national officials have come to a decision to redeploy Commander Floyd Shivambu as the Secretary General of the party and redeploying him to the National Assembly. Excuse me. We believe that his redeployment will strengthen the MK Party caucus as the official opposition, as Commander Floyd Shivambu carries a wealth of experience as a former member of parliament. We would like to thank and acknowledge Commander Shivambu's contribution as both the national organizer and Secretary General of the MK Party, and the role he has played in contributing to the advancement of the organization. His invaluable skills and experience as a politician will continue to benefit the MK Party in his new role to which he is deployed. The national officials have had discussions with Commander Floyd Shivambu, engaged with him pertaining to his redeployment, and he has duly accepted this particular position as directed by national leadership. Thank you.
Thank you, National Chair. At this point, we are going to give an opportunity to Commander Floyd Shivambu to say a couple of words. Thank you. Commander.
No, thank you very much, National Spokesperson and the national officials, the President. I want to take this opportunity to thank the President Jacob Gedletlekisa Zuma, and the leadership of uMkhonto and the membership for having assigned me a very important role to become a national organizer and then Secretary General. I want to confirm that the national officials have taken a decision which I fully accept as a disciplined member of uMkhonto. We've been redeployed to the National Assembly and will continue to play the role of advancing the agenda and program of uMkhonto. It has been an invaluable roles that we have played and a humbling experience that we have been assigned by the president. I want to thank him for leading the program of unification of all the progressive forces in South Africa. That is the agenda that we're going to continue to pursue. I think that will clarify the issues that pertains to this. And I, on behalf of myself and everyone else who is involved, we want to regret that the decision in terms of the visit to Malawi was not consistent with the constitution of uMkhonto, as is reflected in the statement. And we fully accept the new responsibility. Will continue to play a role and build the organization towards the 2026 local government elections and towards the 2/3 majority victory in the 2029 general elections. Thank you very much, Comrade President. We really appreciate the role that you have given us and the redeployment, the confidence that you continue to show even when we falter in terms of some of the issues that we deal with at personal level. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Religious rights. Pumula, I think I would also do think, for instance, the angling and the discussion taken by national officials is not about whether you should go to a particular church or shouldn't go to a particular church or exercise this other right versus the other. And so that's not the issue. The issue is you have quite a view and issues that have been brought to the attention of the organization. And the question is, as leadership, what then do you do to deal with those particular matters as having arisen on the side of the constituency that we represent, for an example, and people in general out there in the Republic? So I don't think it's a matter that that arises. I mean, if you want to have a discussion about the Shembe Church and whether or not court orders are being observed and so on, I think that's a different matter altogether and so on. I don't think it does have any particular relevance and equation to the matter that we're dealing with at hand. Now, uMabasa, Deputy President, I'm coming your direction, by the way. That's why I'm skipping the other question that uMabasa, where is he? Speculation. I think it's the gentleman that was here. He just left. How do you ask him if he didn't leave? Yeah. He you know, one of the things that we should shy away from is speculation. It's exactly what he has done. To speculate that a particular position has been taken precisely, perhaps, not even precisely, and because it is suspected that I must have said something to Undo, and Undo did not like that, and he said something in return or something. That's speculation. Our duty is to always angle on the side of the actual material facts on the ground, how those material facts affect us, and so on. So I think it's it's unfortunate that uMabasa brought that into the equation, because it's absolutely not part of this equation. I will ask, I think it was Pumula that spoke about the Judicial Services Commission.
And one thing I can tell you, you see right now, Floyd's enemies, all the anti-Floyds in and out of MK party are celebrating right now. I think, yeah, the cooler box, the braai, I tell you, you just listen and watch. Yeah, babodwa abazothi beka yaphi. Babodwa bazothi hey isigaxa ndakuxelela isigaxa ndiniphathele isigaxa. So who do you think will get into Floyd's shoes of being an SG? Do you think it's Mary Party? Well, let me hear your comment below, of course. But you'll never know, because as you know that lately There have been a very close tie and close relationship between Msholozi and Mary Party. So do you think Mary Party is gonna take the FG position? Let me hear your comment below. And of course, if you are coming for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.